Welcome back, boys and girls, to my fast food tier list. That's what we're doing today. Um, this video is inspired by the lovely iDubbbz, and this is my version of the fast food tier list. So let's just jump right into it. So first we got Mickey D's. When I was a little kid, I loved McDonald's. I loved it so much, but today in these trying times, they've been doing some weird stuff with their menus. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not as good a value as it used to be. So McDonald's is going right in the middle for me. Okay. Burger King, I despise with a passion. If you go to my About section of my YouTube About page, I guess, you will see my manifesto on you won't see why I hate Burger King, but I hate Burger King so much. Okay, Wendy's. It's pretty good. They got that 4 for 4. Very important when you're a young broke kiddo such as myself. Their fries are very good. They're better than they used to be. So that's a big old plus for me. And their meat is also much better than McDonald's. So it's Wendy's. I'm gonna put Wendy's in the B tier. Not quite A tier material, but it's very good. Now, Jack in the Box, we don't have those around here in good old Alabama, but we do have Jack's, so that's what I'm going to substitute. Jack's, it's pretty bad, honestly. Not a big fan. They don't have the curly fries like Jack in the Box does. I think Jack in the Box has curly fries, but Jack's does not. Jack in the Box / Jack's going in the E tier. Not very good. Arby's, iDubbbz pooped on Arby's. If iDubbbz is right here, I would attempt to beat him up. I'd probably fail. But I love me some Arby's, man. Golly. It's so good. Where else can you get some fast food roast beef? Nowhere. Nowhere. And they got the curly fries. And it used to have like Pepsi drinks, but now it's Coke, so it's even better. Only difference is you can't get no Mountain Dew. So that's why can't get a Mountain Dew with your Arby's. Okay. That's why it's in the A tier. A couple years ago would have been in the S tier. That's how much I love Arby's. But you can't get no Mountain Dew anymore. In-N-Out. I haven't had a ton of these, but they're pretty good. Nothing super special. But I'm going to put them, the ones in California are very good. But everywhere else, they're just not as good. And I hate to fault it for that, but that's just how it has to be. So In-N-Out is going in the C tier. Chick-fil-A, man. If you asked me like 5 years ago, Chick-fil-A would be S tier, no doubt. Their fries, their service is impeccable. Their lemonade, boy oh boy. But I think they did something to the recipe in their chicken sandwich. You remember back in the day, you could get a massive fillet or you could get a tiny little thing, but it would be super good nonetheless. Nowadays, they're more similar in size, but they're just not as good, I don't think. And I don't know why, but I am just not the biggest fan of it. So Chick-fil-A is going in the No, you know what? Chick-fil-A is going in the B tier. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, Chick-fil-A is as good as Arby's. A tier. A tier. KFC. I want to love KFC, but I'm just not picking up on all the hype, man. I'm just not picking up on it. KFC is in the C tier. Dairy Queen, their blizzards are very good, but if you're going there for real food, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You're making a mistake. You should go somewhere else. D tier. Five Guys. I love Five Guys so much. Honestly, the only thing keeping Five Guys out of the S tier. I actually went to Five Guys today. You can't. There you go. There you go. Anyway, uh, Five Guys A tier. It's a little bit pricey for my taste. My mommy actually bought it for me. That's why I went there. All right, so I'm gonna do all the pizza at one time. Not quite going in order, but Domino's. Well, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Little Caesars. It's the worst. The pizza has no flavor and it's gross, and you feel gross eating it. E tier. Domino's. I don't know why everybody says it's so good. They're in denial, and they're just cheap. Domino's D tier. Papa John's. It's good. Uh, Not that good though. C tier. Pizza Hut. It's the best of the fast food pizzas, but you know it's nothing compared to a real authentic pizza. And the standards are high, so it's a B tier for me. Pizza Hut. I used to work there, and I got very acquainted with their foods. Chipotle. I've never been to. Never actually had Chipotle, but from what I've seen in the commercials and the problems they've been having that I've seen on the news, I'm going to put it in the E tier. The only reason it's not F tier is because I haven't actually had it and I have nothing to base it on. So, E tier. Hardee's, it's like McDonald's, but it's worse and it's more expensive. And their customer service it never fails. They have the worst customer service of any fast food restaurant I've ever been to consistently. So Hardee's, no, it's E tier. Subway, um, it's kind of gay to be real honest with you. It's a D tier. It's just not great. Sonic, kind of like Dairy Queen. You go there for anything other than their desserts, you're going to be disappointed. D tier. Oh, Whataburger. Oh my lord. How I miss Whataburger. You got the burgers. You got the fries, which are like McDonald's, but better. You got the Whata chicken. You got them big old orange cups. You got the atmosphere. Whataburger is the absolute pinnacle of human existence. S tier. All right, now I'm going to do all the chicken. Okay, Popeyes. I don't see what the big whoop about Popeyes is. It's way too crispy for me, and the only good thing you got is the biscuits. And if you don't have a drink, you're just committing suicide. Popeyes, E tier. It's terrible. Like Charles Barkley, it's terrible. That didn't make any sense. Zaxby's. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not fantastic. Prices are not as good as they used to be. B tier. Raising Cane's. You know what? Raising Cane's is better than Zaxby's. So I'm gonna put it in the A tier. Raising Cane's. Taco Bell. Taco Bell is the poor man's Waffle House. It's good for if you're hungry at 2 a.m. and you got nowhere else to be and you want a felon making your food. But it's not as good as Waffle House, so it's B tier. If Waffle House was fast food, it would be A tier. Love Waffle House. I'm kind of going off the screen here, but we got Steak and Shake. This is our last thing. Can't see it because of my webcam. Oh, I did a pretty good job cropping that. Steak and Shake is A tier. Really good. Their burgers and fries and all that's pretty good. All right, that's my list. Let's catch y'all on the flippity flop.